In a dating rut, our ballsy tips will help you land your next boyfriend in just 1 month. That's not what I'm going to teach you, because obviously I cannot teach you how to land a boyfriend in 30 days. But I was reading this article just for fun, and it said how to land your boyfriend in 30 days, and I was like, oh, it's not gonna work. But tip number 1, ask your friends if they know any single guys, because if they recommend them, they won't be serial killers or douchebags. Just saying. I'm sorry, but they might not actually know them that well, and they could very well be a douchebag, or even worse, a serial killer. And I'm sorry, I'd rather live than date a serial killer. I don't need a Buffalo Bill. No, I'm good. Next, they tell you to adopt a mantra like nothing to lose. Okay, if I were to adopt a mantra like nothing to lose, I could lose a whole lot of things. I could be skinned alive if we're going down the Buffalo Bill route. I could be eaten alive. I could just be plain killed for fun. But I'm sorry, there's a lot to lose. My mantra would probably be, I don't want to date you if you're a serial killer. Just saying. I think it's better than nothing to lose. Now they tell us to perfect our come hither look. So I'm going to follow their instructions and demonstrate it for you, so you too at home can perfect your come hither look. Yay. First they say, tilt your head downwards. Now to the side, they don't specify which side, then look up from under your lashes and smile. Because if this doesn't land me a boyfriend, I don't know what will. So if you follow those steps, you can look like me, and who wouldn't want to? Now they're telling us to shoot that look that I just demonstrated to every guy that crosses your path. Because why not? Now they're telling us, now they're calling it the look, so I'm not sure if this is another look or the come hither look, or they don't specify, so which could be a big problem, because if I shoot my come hither look and they're telling us not to, then I could be in a dating rut and they're trying to get me out of it. Now they're telling us to flash our smile to every hot guy out there. Now I'm thinking that's a little too much. Flash your smile to every hot guy out there. I mean, they're just gonna come at me in hordes, and I don't want that. And also, if you just flash your smile to any hot guy, does not mean they are a suitable material to be a boyfriend. Sure, they're great to look at, but if that's it, then much room for growth. So I don't think I'm going to be doing that. Now they're telling us to eat outdoors because they think the weather is suitable all year round in order to eat. Now I'm sorry, if I have to wear a winter coat, I'm not going to be eating outdoors because it'll be uncomfortable. And they're telling us to just walk around, and whenever you spot a hot guy, sit next to them. So kind of stalk them a tiny bit. It's the beginning stages of stalking, so I guess that's how you're supposed to get a boyfriend in 30 days. Stalk them. And then, you can randomly start small talk about, they don't specify what. I'm guessing it's going to be about food. When they leave and they look uncomfortable, follow them. But just a little bit behind them, because then they'll really get the message. And I mean, I think you might be able to get that boyfriend in 28 days instead of 30. Next, volunteer at non-profit organizations so you can help people and meet hot guys. So basically, use underprivileged kids to gain a hot boyfriend. This next one is a real winner. Go to the park and start jogging or biking, because there's lots of sporty men out there. Hold it. What if I don't want a sporty man boyfriend? Have you ever considered that not everyone wants, a jock? So they're telling me to bring my bike. They're assuming I have a bike. I do, so their assumption is correct, but still. And to ask trail recommendations to any sporty man. Now they're saying that when the sporty man takes a look at me in my spandex, assuming I will be wearing spandex, I won't be. Then he'll ask me to follow him down some deserted dark path where no one can hear me scream. If only Hannibal Lecter had it this easy. I mean, he'd probably give up cannibalism altogether. Okay, maybe not. But still, now they tell us to use Facebook in order to hit up hot guys that you had crushes on in high school. Have they ever watched those bad rom-coms where a girl bumps into a guy that she had a crush on, and he was like a jock and he was like all that, but now he has a spare tire and he drives a taxi and he never lived up to his football dreams? There's nothing wrong about driving a taxi, but he was a jerk in high school. He's still probably a jerk now. But since these people, whoever wrote the article, are basing everything on good looks, this person has probably lost his looks, and he's not all that, so they really should not point us in this direction. Now, their ending statement. They congratulate us on being fearless for 30 days. Thank you. I know, I was totally fearless, man. Now they're telling us all that's left to do is figure out which lucky guy you will be going out with first. Now they're assuming that I have a boatload of guys waiting to go out with me, which I don't, but and they're assuming that you're going to want to go out with all of them just based on look. I'm sorry, but those sound like really boring dates. Now some of them could be really interesting and great. Some could be serial killers, and I think after I meet the first serial killer, I might just dump the boat. But that's okay because I'm fine with being single, and obviously they are not. Now remember, all you need in order to land yourself a boyfriend in 30 days is some spandex, confidence, a really big smile that you only share with hot guys. That's the key. And a Facebook profile, because if you don't, how are you supposed to get in touch with those really fat jocks? Now he has the come hither look down pat. I would probably come hither to that look. Just saying.